Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. Got a lot of major Steam game news and updates to go over. Some positive news regarding Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Man, this game's release is coming up very quickly, and I am so excited for it. We'll talk about that. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection looks to be another meme port, but it looks like keyboard and mouse support may be on the way. We'll talk about that. And a follow-up to a game that I enjoyed a few years ago has finally gotten a release date. It is coming out on October, and like, yo, bro, we're going broke in October. If you like to play video games and you like to play the newest releases, what are they doing? Can we space these games out a little bit? I know that it's, you know, from the developer and publisher standpoint, they're probably just putting out games whenever they're ready, but boy, oh boy, these wallets about to be eviscerated later this year. More on that at the end of this video, but first of all, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Want to make a couple of notes as we have some PC game notes. Frame rate can go up to 120 frames per second. Max resolution 4K, that's fine. Ultra-wide monitor support is available as well. There will be a photo mode. It is the first From Software title to support ultra-wide monitor, so that's really cool. The game itself, its system requirements has a ray tracing off and on system requirements, but ray tracing is only available for the garage, so you know, that's not going to be that crazy. We'll look at the ray tracing off requirements. You're looking at an NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 4GB or an RX 480 4GB. That's supremely easy to run. i7 4790K, i5 8400, or Ryzen 7 1800X. The most notable thing is both on minimum and recommended, it is 12GB of RAM, so take that for what you will. The game is running on the PS4, so again, take that for what you will. Recommended GPU, GTX 1060 or RX 590. i7 7700, i5 10400, and a Ryzen 7 2700X. 60GB is the storage requirement. The ray tracing stuff, RTX 2060, and then RTX 2070 is recommended. I'm not going to go into that too in-depth, but game looks pretty solid, man. If you guys do want to pick up the game, remember that our good friends over at Green Man Gaming do have the game a little bit cheaper. I believe it's $52 and change. Excuse me, it's $54, 10% off, so you'll get it a little bit cheaper. If you do want to pick it up there, go ahead. Hotly anticipated game coming from Software, obviously developers of the Souls games, Bloodborne, Sekiro, Elden Ring, of course, all that good stuff. And from what we've heard through the grapevine, the game is running very well on the Steam Deck, probably will run very well on the ROG Ally. It is already Steam Deck playable, so that is good to go, like the thing on the Steam page, it notes Steam Deck playable, so that's pretty cool. The game itself is looking to have 40 to 50 hours of content, and probably going to be the game that I think a lot of people gravitate towards this week. I know Immortals of Aveum is out this week as well, it's out tomorrow, but I just don't see that game blowing people away, especially because on console, that game is $70, and I think that's going to push some people away, but we'll see how that turns out for everyone else, but yeah, that game looks good. It's just Armored Core 6 seems to have the bulk of the attention. Alright, moving on from that, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection, we just got a bulk of information on that game as well, with a lot of previews and whatnot. Probably the most notable thing is on the consoles, this game is 720p. Don't ask me. That's absolutely egregious. Hopefully on PC we can adjust the resolution and we can play at like 4K or whatever. As noted on PC Games N, however, during a recent Konami press event, we got to play the Switch version of the entire collection and speak to Celine Cambelas, senior brand manager for Metal Gear Solid at Konami, about the PC version specifically. During our conversation, she mentioned that due to fan requests following the previous announcement of no MGS keyboard support, the team is now trying to integrate mouse and keyboard controls in some way for all games in the collection. PC Games N reached out to Konami for an official statement on the issue, which expands on these comments with specifics we can now share with you. However, it stresses that this is a work in progress and that we'll hopefully receive an update closer to launch. Metal Gear Solid, as well as the MSX and NES games, will only receive keyboard support, as these are either 2D games or barely use a first-person mode. MGS2 will primarily get keyboard controls, but with some mouse support, and MGS3 is the only game in the collection that will have keyboard and mouse support. So, varying levels of support across the games. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, this port looks very thrown together, especially given the 720p story was just like absolutely asinine. Given that this is a $60 collection, you know, I expect a little bit more out of that. Like, if this was $40, maybe I could be like, okay, it is what it is. But, you know, nowadays, you see what just happened with Red Dead Redemption. Hard lock 30 frames per second. I know it's 4K on PS5, which is nice, but 30 frames per second, bro, in the year 2023. you know, it just seems like some of these publishers are like, alright, we got a pretty popular IP. We don't gotta do anything to bring these games to modern platforms. We just gotta slap some things together and be on our merry way. And you know what? They probably aren't wrong given how well RDR is seemingly selling on PlayStation and on Nintendo Switch. But I would just think, bro, if you just made quality versions of all these games, wouldn't you just sell more? Like, wouldn't positive PR be better than negative PR? I get that, you know, some people say all PR is good PR, but I don't know. If Red Dead was 60 FPS on PS5, I think it would be selling better right now. That's just my hunch, but, you know, who knows? Maybe I'm just an idiot. I may be, and if Red Dead was on PC, obviously it would be selling really well on there as well, and I do think it will come to PC probably, you know, sometime in the spring next year. That's at least what I'm hoping for. Maybe I am just a sucker, and I am way too optimistic, but Metal Gear, at least it's gonna get some sort of keyboard and mouse support. The Steam page has not been updated. It's still saying requires a controller to play, so hopefully that'll be edited as well. Lastly, I do want to know, Ghostrunner 2 will be coming October 26th. They are doing the gimmick of buy the deluxe edition, play 48 hours early. There's the Deluxe Edition and the Brutal Edition, so yeah, you got a plethora of different editions. Brutal Edition, excuse me, will be 48 hours of early access, so Deluxe Edition won't be early access. That kinda sucks. Okay, so the Brutal Edition includes 48-hour early access and a bunch of skins and in-game items, Season Pass as well. The Deluxe Edition includes a bunch of in-game items. You don't get the Season Pass with that, so, you know, $70 for the Brutal Edition is kind of wild. You do get the Season Pass, you do get all those in-game items, but that's hefty to say the least. Blood will run into Ghostrunner 2, a hardcore FPP slasher set in a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk future. Become the ultimate cyber ninja and prepare for epic boss fights, improved skills, and an interactive story, new game modes, and captivating synthwave soundtrack. All of that will be dropping on October the 26th, so be on the lookout for that. This is coming during a time of a lot of big game releases. You have Alan Wake 2. Yes, that's EGS exclusive. Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yes, that's Ubisoft Connect exclusive. Spider-Man 2. Yes, that's PlayStation 5 exclusive. Hopefully will be out on PC and Steam sometime in the future. But Ghostrunner 2 is a game that I'm looking forward to. I really enjoyed the first Ghostrunner, even though it damn near made me want to break my controller. I thought the fast-paced nature of the game and how quickly it brought you back into the game even after you messed up or anything like that. Like, it threw you right back into the thick of things, and I thought that created a very addictive loop and a gameplay experience all in all. Recommended system requirements: i9 9900K, Ryzen 5 5600X, RTX 2070 or Radeon 6800 XT, i5 4590 or FX 8350 at minimum, 8 gigs of RAM, GTX 960, 16 gigs is recommended. Looks like it'll be Steam Deck verified as well, based on the minimum requirements. But that is going to do it for me. Again, Armored Core 6, some positive news on that with ultra-wide support up to 120 FPS. Get the game cheaper at GMG. Metal Gear Master Collection look to be getting keyboard and mouse support, and Ghostrunner 2 dropping October 26th, October 24th if you want to drop 70 for the Brutal Edition. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.